Hi guys, this is Mahendra back again with another video. This video is completely dedicated to login authentication in React.js using Firebase version 9. The stack we are going to use in this tutorial is Node.js, Firebase, React.js and Vercel. Vercel is a new word you might hear. Vercel is a hosting platform where we can host our applications for free. At the end of this video, I'll show you how to host this application into Vercel. So let's get started. To develop a React application, we must have Node.js installed in our system. To check whether the Node.js is installed or not, open terminal, type npm-v. It will display the current version of Node.js installed in our system. If it is not showing the current version, we have to download the latest version. I will provide you the link to download the Node.js in the description. Download and install Node.js. Make sure it will display the latest version when you hit npm-v in your terminal. After Node.js, we have to set up Firebase. For that, open your browser, navigate to console.firebase.google.com. This is a home page. Click on Add a project. Enter your project name. I am giving login for example. Click on Continue. Scroll down. Here you can see the Continue button. Click on that. And select an account. Click on here and select default account for Firebase and click on Create Project. It will create project for us. The project has been created. Click on Continue. Here you can see the web symbol. Click on this. It will ask for web app name. I am giving login and check this. Also set up Firebase hosting. Click on register app. Scroll down. Click on next. Click on next. Click on continue to console. The app has been created. Now click on build. Click on authentication. Click on get started. Here we can see the list of authentications. Click on email and password and enable this. Click on save. We are almost done. Click on project settings. Scroll down. Here you can see some code. Copy the code. Now open VS Code. If you are using React for the first time, then you have to install a command. For that, enter npm install create react app. I have already installed this command, so I am not executing right now. To create a React application, the syntax is npx create react app and app name. I am giving login for example. It will start installing the node modules required for our project. It will take some time. The project has been added to my workspace. Now enter cd login npm start. This is the default interface of React project. Let's do some changes in the source code. Here there is a folder called src, which is a source folder. In the src folder there is a file app.js. Click on app.js. Here you see some code. Don't worry about that. Before that, we have to delete some files. Here you see setup files setup test.js. Delete that file. It's no longer needed. And app.test.js. Delete these files as well. And delete logo.svg. Now open app.js, remove header tag to header tag, and also remove import logo from logo.svg. Here you see nothing because we have removed header tag. Now write h1 hello world. The hello world is being updated in the local host. Let's install some more packages which are needed for our project. Npm install react router dom, and also we need another package npm install styled components. And the last package is npm install Firebase. In the src folder, I am creating a folder Firebase, and in that folder I am creating firebase.js. We have copied this code, so paste here. And one more thing we have to do is import get auth from firebase/auth, and below this line write const authentication equal to get auth of app. We don't need this line, remove this line, and also remove this line as well. And the last line is export authentication. We only need this authentication to be exported to other files. And the next task is create another folder components. In the components folder, I am creating register and login and home default. I'll explain what is the use of these folders. Here register is for register component, login is for login component, home is the page where user can able to see after login or register, and default is when the user visits the site, the page appear will be the default page. So let's create pages for this. Default, I'm creating default.js. After creating a file, just type rfce and enter. It will autofill. If it is not there in your folder, then go to extension tab, search for ES6. Here you can see ES7 plus React. Just install this and automatically you will find out the shortcuts. and in home I'm creating home.js, rfce, and in login I'm creating login.js, rfce, and in register I'm creating register.js, rfce. The components have been done, and next go to app.js. Here we need to create a routing between one page to another page. For that I am writing import browser route as route browser router as router routes and route from react route DOM, and within the hello world I am changing to router. Inside router I am writing routes, and inside routes I am writing single route, path equal to slash home, I mean slash, which means the default page, and element equal to default. Observe the syntax carefully. Route path equal to slash login, element equal to login. Route path equal to slash register, element equal to register. The last one is home. Route path equal to slash home, element equal to home. We are done with routing part. Here you can see default, because the default.js contains default text. For example, if you change default to hello, it will automatically change to hello. Now let's do something in default.js. I'm creating a button login to account. Whenever the user click on login to account, it will redirect to the login page. So for that purpose, to make functional, we have to import use navigate from react router DOM. After that, create a variable, let's say navigate. Here you can create any name. I am creating navigate. Use navigate. On the button tag, onClick event is equal to navigate to slash login. For example, if you go there and enter slash login, you can see login here. So we need to navigate from default page to login page. Let's see this is working or not. Here you can see after clicking on login to account, it will redirecting to login page. Let's do some styling in this page. Import styled from styled components. Styled components is used to make some styles in the React page, React.js. Const styled button equal to styled dot button. Here margin top 10 px, let's change to styled button. Padding 10 px, background I'm giving background RGB 089 blue color, and color to white, font size 20 px, and border radius 10 px. Margin of 10%. It's enough. Whenever we click on login to account, it will redirect to login page. Now let's go to login.js. Let's start coding in login.js. Before logging into an account, we have to create an account in that. For that purpose, let's design register.js first. So navigate to register.js. Let's make some changes in this. So it will display nothing because we have not given anything. For example, if I give h2 hello, it will display hello in this. Instead of hello, I am giving input tags. Input type equal to text placeholder email. And the next one is input type is equal to password placeholder password. Here the two input tags have been created. Now let's create a button. In the button I am giving register. Let's make a small change. Place all these things in a single div tag. Now we are going to apply a small styling to this. For that, import styled from styled components, and let's create a box for this. So const styled div equal to styled dot div, display inline block, padding 3 em, background hash triple f, border radius 10 px, position relative, cursor pointer, margin top 10%, box shadow 0, 4px, 8px, 0, RGB 000, 0.2, comma 0, 6%, 6px, 20px, 0, RGBA. I think you guys know all these things. What is RGBA, what is box shadow, what is padding, what is margin, and all these things. So I'm not explaining now. Now let's rename this style div. Copy this, paste. We can see nothing because the background is also white. So let's change the complete background. For that, go to app.css. In the app.css, enter star background color as hash fi, which means a gray color. Here you can see something like. Now go to register.js. Here place br tag which will break the line, and you can see the line is splitted. Enter the br again. H1 register. Now let's do some styling for input and button as well. Const input is equal to style dot input. Padding 10px, margin 5px, font size 17px. Let's do one thing. Here we can see the simultaneous change. Background light gray, border radius 10px. Okay, that's fine. Now let's do styling for button. Const button equal to style dot button. Margin of 10px, padding of 5px, 10px, border radius 10px, background RGB 0, 89, 178, which means blue color, and color to white, hash double F, width 90%, which equals the padding, and font size 16px, font weight 800. That's good. We are done with almost everything in React, in register. Styling part has been completed. Let's apply same styling to the login.js. So copy this, login.js, paste this code, and write import styled from styled components. Copy this as well and paste in the login.js div tag. Change register to login and register to login. That's great. Our styling part is done. Now let's do our actual code, the functionality. Go to register.js and here register. Whenever the user enters email and password and click on registers, then the detail of the user has to store in the login this project. So for that, what we have to do is, first of all, import create user with email and password from Firebase /auth and import authentication from /, again going one folder back. Here you can see Firebase /Firebase. The path should be entered correctly without fail. If not, the authentication is not being exported or imported to your code. After all these packages, next our task is create useState function, useState and useEffect as well. Let me explain what is useState and useEffect. Before that, I have to declare email and set email is equal to useState null empty const password set password is equal to useState empty. After this, just import this value is equal to email, on change is equal to event which points to set email event dot target dot value. Do same for password as well. Value is equal to password, on change equal to event set password to event dot target dot value. The next thing is create a function handle register. The function name should be anything that your choice. I am writing handle register. In this, create user with email and password. Inside this, write authentication, comma, email which is given by the user and password. Dot, then if it is successful, then user credentials const user equal to user credential dot user, and I'm console log that registered with user dot email. We are done. Error. If any error occurs, then display error. That's it. If a user enters email and password and click on register, then he must be redirected to home page. For that purpose, we are using use effect. In the use effect, I am writing const unsubscribe is equal to authentication dot on auth state changed user if is there any user, then automatically. Before doing this, I have to import a line. Import use navigate from react router DOM. Const navigate equal to use navigate. So in this, navigate to /home. That's it. On the button, click on click is equal to handle sub register. That's it. Let me test this. Hello world @gmail.com. Password. I'm clicking on register. If it is successful, it automatically redirects to home. Let's check whether the user details have been stored or not. Go to authentication. Here you can see the email has been stored. We are done with registration part. Now let's do login part as well. Before doing login part, let me style some in home.js. Like for example, it will display the username, user email in the home.js. For that, import authentication from Firebase /Firebase. The path should be entered correctly. And inside home, inside the div, I am writing h1 welcome authentication dot current user dot email. Here you can see welcome helloworld@gmail.com, and I am creating button tag to log out. To log out, we have to write some more code, and to sign out, let's import use navigate one more time from React router DOM. Const navigate is equal to use navigation, use navigate. Let's create a function handle logout. In this, I am writing authentication dot sign out. If the sign out is successful, then navigate to slash. If there is any issues, then displays the error in the console. Let's copy this, on click equal to, and paste this method here. We are done. Now let's click on logout. See, whenever I click on logout, it will redirect to slash, which means the home page, default page. This is how we can sign out from an account. The next one, last one, is login component. Now let's design login. Login functionality is very simple. Do the same steps. Use state and use effect. Let me copy this code. Use effect. And paste here. Let me copy, use navigate, Firebase and all these things to login page. But instead of using create user with email and password, I am using sign in with email and password. Copy these things also. Paste here. Instead of handle register, let me write handle login. And instead of this, I am writing sign in with email and password. Instead of registered with, I am writing logged in with. And we have to import values. Value is equal to email on change equal to event set email to event dot target dot value. I'm copying this and doing this same for this password. Instead of email, I'm writing password. Instead of button tag, I'm writing on click function. Handle login. That's it. Let's test whether it is working or not. Previously we have created helloworld@gmail.com. Let me test with that. helloworld@gmail.com. The password. I'm clicking on login. The login functionality works fine. Here we can see /home. Whenever I click on login button, it has been redirected to /home page. The project has been completed. Now let's make some changes. For example, if a new user enters into the site and click on login to account, then there is no option for register page. We just put that functionality here. At the bottom of the button, I'm writing h4 tag new to account. Here we can see new to account. Create another button. In this button, I'm writing register. So on click function here is navigate to /register. So if I click on register page, it is redirecting to register. And we also have to make change in register as well. In the bottom of the button, I'm writing h4. Already have an account. I'm creating another button, login. In the button, on click function is navigate /login. That's it. If I click on login, then it navigates to login page, login component here. And if I click on register, it navigates to register page. That's it. Let's check this functionality one more time and the final time. Clicking on login to account, register. I am registering with a new account, for example mahendragandham@gmail.com. The password is. I am clicking on register account. See, it displays the message and the logout symbol. For example, if I click /register again, it will automatically redirect to the home page, because in use effect what we write is, for example, if there is any user already logged in, then automatically navigate to /home page. So this is how it works. Once I'm logging out, I'm clicking on login to account and I'm entering the details one more time. Whenever I click on login account, it will navigate to /home page. That's it. Our project is completed. We are almost done. The last step in this tutorial is how to host this application into web. To do so, we have to push this project into GitHub first. Open GitHub. Click on this new repository. Enter repository name. I am entering login authentication. Click on create repository. Copy this line, paste here, git commit -m added source code, git push -u origin master. It starts uploading. It's done. Click on refresh. The project has been successfully uploaded. Now go to vercel.com. Vercel.com is a free hosting platform. So if you are a new user, click on sign up, continue with GitHub. This is the dashboard page. It will display the list of projects that you have uploaded in the GitHub. I have recently uploaded login authentication 4 minutes ago. I just want to host this website. I'm clicking on import. It will ask for project name. If you want to change, then you can change or leave it as default. Click on deploy. It will take some time to make changes in the deployment. Please wait for some time. After the deployment, it will show the screen like this. If it is successful, go to dashboard. This is the domain for your project. Login with firebase.vercel.app. If you click on this, it will open, and when you observe this, it is not a local host, it is a public. So anyone in the world can access the link and can access your project as well. For example, if you want to change login with Firebase, then you can easily change. Go to view domains here. It will display the list of domains. For example, if you want to add some domain, let me say like firebase auth.vercel.app. If I click on add, for example, if this domain is already taken by someone, then it will show some error message. Let me write uh, firebase auth. If I try this, it is also being taken by someone else. Let me try one more time. Trial with firebase auth. Click on add. Okay, this domain is not taken by anyone, so that's why we got this domain. If I click on this, here you can see trial with firebase auth.vercel.app, and here you can see login with firebase.vercel.app. Both the domains works perfectly. You can try any of this. This is how you can host an application in Vercel through GitHub. I hope everything is clear to you. If you have a doubt, please ask in the comment section. I will definitely try to clear out all your doubts. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching.